This is everything we ate on our 8-day cruise on the Carnival Celebration, and everything was included. That means no specialty dining, no upcharges, just eating everything that is included on your cruise. Could you eat on a cruise for 8 days without spending a dime on the food? We booked this 8-day cruise last minute for just $500 for two people. And when we book a trip like this, we're not looking to add more to it. We want to stay on budget and enjoy our experience. This is how we did it, what we ate, and what really works. Welcome to Cruise on Demand, where cruising smart is always on the itinerary. I'm your host, Tina Altman. Let's cruise in. One of the reasons why we know we can go on Carnival and only eat what's included is because there are fan favorites we can go to again and again. And every day for breakfast, we went to the main dining room for breakfast, whether that's Sea Day Brunch or portside breakfast. And you can get a wide variety of things, from steak and eggs, eggs Benedict, pancakes, waffles, more. You can get fresh squeezed juice or coffee, way better than the coffee that's in the buffet area. We were able to go to the main dining room every day for breakfast and never get bored because there's plenty of options to eat there, and the service is top notch. In addition to being able to go to the breakfast every day in the main dining room, we also really enjoy Guy's Burgers. And you can have Guy's Burgers for breakfast or lunch. You can have it multiple times. There are some people who I've heard online that will actually go to Guy's Burgers every single day because they are that good. And so we know, if nothing else, we're going to be able to get a great breakfast and a lunch option that we're going to enjoy every single time. The great thing about the Excel class ships, there are tons of food options. Immediately when you walk in the ship, you walk into the center stage area, and right in the back is Java Blue Coffee. And right there, you can automatically get something to eat. There's snacks throughout the day, different desserts that are included, as well as sandwiches and fruit. That's the first place you can go as soon as you walk in, but it stops nowhere on the ship. You go a few decks up and you have Miami Slice and a little sandwich shop. Both of those, again, the pizza, I think Carnival's got some of the best pizza at sea. And the sandwich shop next to it has all different kinds of sandwiches made hot and ready to order, or cold sandwiches that you could have as well. If you don't feel like going to the buffet on embarkation day, Miami Slice and the sandwich place is a great place to stop to get a quick bite to eat and avoid the crowd that's up on the Lido deck. But if not, you can always head up to the Lido deck and grab something in the buffet. The buffet is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And a lot of people like going there because it's got multiple varieties of things that you could have all in the same plate versus having to stick to one or two main dishes. In addition to the buffet on the Lido deck, you have an area called Street Eats, and Street Eats actually changes what they have every single day as well. And then right next to it is a place called Fry Time, and Fry Time as well offers something different every single day. So you're saying the ship has tons of variety, not only in where you can go to eat, but even each different station also alternates what they offer, usually daily. And they also have a bagel station there as well, and a donut shop. So all on that same little strip, free stuff that you can eat, multiple different types, all on the same Lido deck. And then on the other side of the ship, they have the Blue Iguana, which is on most of their ships. And here you can get tacos, burritos, nachos, a burrito bowl, all different type of Mexican foods. They do both breakfast and lunch, so you've got plenty of options right there on Lido deck as well. Those are just the main locations that people go to that are included besides the main dining room for dinner. In addition to our favorites that we knew would be great, and the variety that we knew we'd find on the ship, the Excel class ships offer something a lot of people don't know about. If you are on an Excel class ship, you can eat at Cucina del Capitano or Chibang, one of the more casual style restaurants, one time for free, included in your fare. We know that we're not huge fans of Cucina del Capitano, so we decided to try Chibang this time, and unfortunately we still weren't a fan. Can you believe the one sort of paid option that we had without spending money was free and included, but it's a place other people would go and pay about $20 for a meal, was our least favorite meal on the entire ship. So even though this meal was included, it's something that we would probably skip next time. So we would skip the free option of going to Cucina del Capitano or Chibang, but we'll be trying to eat only included food on our cruise the next time we go. Well, it's not for everybody, and it's certainly not even for every cruise that we're going to go on. There are some cruises that we like to spoil ourselves with all different kinds of main dining, sometimes leaving by the package where we can go to main dining every single night. And those cruises are ones that are more special for us, ones that we've planned. We're either celebrating something special or we're going someplace we've never been before. We really want to remember the trip. But for last minute cruises, ones like this one that we book out of nowhere, just both have time that we can take off and the cruise is cheap, we'll probably do this again because we know that we can enjoy all the food that we eat for free without spending an extra dime. That gives us more money to do things like thermal spas, excursions, or even play in the casino. At the end of the cruise, it came down to a few simple things. There were some really good meals, some meals that were just okay, but plenty of options to keep things interesting throughout the entire week. And even with that mix, the included food was more than enough for us to enjoy our entire cruise without spending anything extra. It might not be the right choice for everyone, but only eating food that was included was the right choice for us for this last-minute cruise. I'm curious, would you be willing to stick to only included food on your next cruise? Thanks for watching today's video. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe for more future ship tours, reviews, and tips. And if you're going on the Carnival Celebration soon, be sure to watch the video with the full ship tour on the screen, or if you'd rather, have YouTube take the wheel because they think you're going to enjoy that video. And until next time, keep on cruising.